you know, that's interesting. So, after the story technically ends, you now can continue on the main story, but we're going to be doing another time warp again, folks. Because after after you defeated Cia, her story shows up. And we're going to be tackling those because I would like to get all the side stories done eventually, because we need to do that in order to actually continue the real story at the end. So, let's tie up some loose ends and let's complete Cia's tale. This was originally a downloadable content on the Wii U version. And so now we can finally get Cia's stuff as well. Now we can actually play as her. And use all the abilities that she has. So basically, this is like a retelling of what Lana saw, I guess. So we'll get all of her abilities up here. So we have all this stuff to get of her. Get her bottle, finally. And she can get all of her defensive items, which we always need. Cia's tale in itself, too, also shows the origins of Volga and Wizrow. So, again, I wish this story was actually the actual first story of the main story itself, because it kind of feels off-putting in its sense. And since we're getting to Volga as well, we'll get Volga stuff as well. We can't do anything about Volga's attack, but with his defenses we can do stuff with. So let's get his stuff out of the way, and Wizrow is going to be playable as well, I believe. Well, he won't be, in this first mission, it's only Cia that you're playable with. The next mission, for Cia's Tale will be both Volga and, Wizrow. So. We'll get their things up, just like that. Wizrow, you're up next too. Yeah, we're doing a lot of defense up here. We're gonna do a lot of stuff for these guys. Might as well, because we're gonna be playing as the bad guys for the next few missions after this. So, Wizrow can get his attack up already, so we'll do that. So we'll go like this, go like that, and that's it. That's all we can do. Alright, Cia. It's time to actually do this.
The goodness driven from her heart.
So this takes place after Ganondorf split her body into two, causing Lana to flee.
Spirit counsel that her attack must be swift and devastating if she was to be
Conquer her supposed to be attack and furious.
However, controlling an army would require a commander.
So let's do this. I was originally was going to do
the perfect candidate came readily to mind.
legend mode on my completed file, but knowing that I would be able to, curve stop the enemy forces with virtually no problems, I figured it to a new file just so I can get, a recreation of the story as it's been played out with how the game designed it for. So, this first mission for her is in the Elden Mines, and she's looking for her commanders, Volga and the magic ring known as Wizrow. Cia is a dark-paced character, like I said in the last mission, but it's a lot more different than that. She uses basically a scepter or slash whip of some kind, so she has a lot of range. And she uses her final attack string can technically, wipe out enemies from afar. Her strong attacks can be from good to outright worthless, because most times I use her second strong attack, which is this 3-hit combo, and it does a widely good enough range. And this is actually weird. We're actually fighting the Gorons again. Again, the only time in the original story when this game was released was it was only adventure mode, and in legend mode it was just the Death Mountain thing. So that was it. They're fighting Goron, so this is a way to get Goron materials if you need them for other characters. So we're gonna go through here. Take care of you. Again, I wouldn't mind, you know, I would have, if it for Definitive Edition, I would have had this be the first playable story. So I don't like the idea of these side stories too much, where it's like, yeah, we're gonna do a time warp again. And it kind of breaks the pace of the story for me, because like, oh yeah, Ganondorf's ready to come through, and nope, you got this story to take care of before you can play as Ganondorf. And I'll tell you, I'll be glad when we get to Ganondorf, man. I'll tell you what, Ganondorf was going to be a fun character to play as. But we'll get to him once we get there. We have to do all this cleanup for the story, and it's so awkward. So, we got that. So, the gates are carrying. So we need to find, where is this ring that we need to find? Head to the Crystal Cave and find the ancient ring. Alright, ring, come out. I know you're there. And there is the mastermind himself, Wizrow. Which I feel is the true final fight of this. Wizrow again is a trap-based character. His attacks are very slow, but for his traps he can set up for can do a massive damage if you're in his range of his attack area. So we gotta look out for that. I'm looking forward to proving you're right. Indeed, Wizrow. Indeed, indeed. Don't let Wizrow or the allied base fall. I plan to list the dragon who lives in these caves, but he's on the other side of that gate. Ha! I burn down, blast apart, or shatter anything that gets in your way, mistress. And Wizrow has opened up the gate for us. Haha! Now you must be Volga. Come with me and enrage your heart's content. No. Leave. Yeah, at this point, Volga does not want to fight. Like, he's done, Volga is a dragon, and he doesn't want to fight anymore. Like, he's technically like a retirement. He's not interested in human wars or whatnot, because, like, Volga as a dragon doesn't want to fight. He just is like, no, I'm not interested in your petty war that you're going to set up with humans. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to take him down in order to basically make him follow us. Volga is fast. He's a favorite character of mine to play as, just because of how devastating you can actually do his So if you go with him and anything that's water type, dude, the water fighters will most likely die at the hands of him. He uses a spear, which actually gives him a lot of range. And as you see that constantly throughout his attack string, he can turn into he can actually turn into the dragon form that he really is, his true form. And when he slams to the ground like that, it can do a massive, huge attack. Actually, I haven't actually explained this yet, but Sia's strong attack gimmick is that bar can fill up as soon as you hit the attack button. While this is active, you won't be affected by anything that can be done by stun. So if it was like for Gibdo's attacks and whatnot, those don't affect you as long as the bar is up. The special attack for Sia. Also, this mission introduces the same concept that we saw at the Twilight Fields, in which is there are two rampaging factions, and the yellow and red team will actually fight each other if given the opportunity. But in this mission in particular, I don't think they actually do fight. Let's get that Skulltula, even though I missed the one on the last mission. Let's go get it and actually take out that. Treasure may be located at this keep. Well, you know, we're gonna need those treasures. Come on now. Oh no, the Bombchu's available. Oh no. That keep will fall if the Bombchu explodes. Okay. That can easily be done. We can take him down, no problem. And we get Sia's piece of heart. That's not the Bombchu we attack. We attack this Bombchu. The Bombchus are a lot weaker in this mission. Because you basically are playing this as level 1 Sia, so they accounted for that. We found Witch's Ring creature. Take care of that gold Skulltula. That's gone. I think there's around this guard troop here. Oh no, that Bombchu's gonna blow. Oh no, it's not. It's not going for that keep. It's going for another one. What power? Bombchu is gone. That's good to see that destroyed. Now we can take out the other one. Let's take you out as well. Go for it. Go for it. Bombchus are very interesting. They are the concept of basically of a keep nuke. If they explode inside of a keep, they most likely will have the keep destroyed. And they'll take it for the opposite team. So bear that in mind. So if you see a Bombchu on any mission, take it out first. Because those things are going to be deadly. Now I don't think there actually is any Bombchu missions in adventure mode. I may be wrong on that. It's been a while since I have played adventure mode, so... And there's so many missions, I kind of forgot which missions are which. Multiple Bombchus have exploded. That was our last Bombchu! Good luck, little fella. What? It's not moving. Is it broken? Doo-doo-doo. They take out that summoner. Don't leave him to his own devices. We won't win. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah! Take you down. So well, he needs your help. It's just I think I may be in a tiny bit of trouble. Okay, fine. Originally, your attacks are so short and not very useful in battle. You kind of get yourself owned all the way to the back. But we'll have to use our magical attack power to take out these stinking Lesbathos, the chieftains and everything. Take you out. Take you gone. Do this. And die already. I'll say this though about Sia. She is basically a very revealing character for her basic type, and it's just like I know she was designed to be alluring as possible, and it was basically designed that way to see if if Link would take the bait, thinking that would be the case, but no. Sia is just. I would like to want Sia as a character, but she's not very expanded upon throughout the story. Like you're given enough to see what's happened and why the story is doing the way it is. But the whole idea of a love triangle story doesn't feel like it should be. It doesn't feel like it's needed in a setting of this type. I think they could have gone off with a slightly different story. Take care of this rock. See what we got here. It's a chest for Sia. Dun, 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 dun. And a piece of heart for her as well. Good, that's always needed. Danger of falling. What is going on? Like this mission can throw you off, like even on normal difficulty. Like the chieftains, they can fly, they can get around the map fast, and it's just like you get so thrown off, and it's like, come on, will you stop making this all harder for me? I don't need the difficulty spike. I know, and I could have used rupees to raise Sia's level up a little bit, but I decided not to. Because technically this mission is beatable with Sia at her lowest state of power. And so that's taken care of. Oh, Wizzro, why are you in danger now? I just helped you out. I took out everything. And again, if Wizzro does fall, it's game over. And we don't want that to happen. Luckily, you can just go touch him and he gets back his health back. I think in Fire Emblem Warriors, I think you actually have to get a health potion to your allied forces, which is a nice change, I think. I don't own the Fire Emblem Warriors game. I was thinking on getting it, but again, I'm not a big Fire Emblems fan. And I thought, I was like, oh, maybe I could give it a shot, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I played this completely 100%, and knowing how much that is a time sink, this game is a time sink, I can only imagine what Fire Emblem Hero or Fire Emblem Warriors is a time sink in itself. We'll take care of this. We'll get this here. Come on, we can go around here. This Elden map is really big for it. It's big and it's maze-like, which is it's in its design, sure. Come on. My power up there. If my character's like suddenly didn't want to move there for a moment. Whip everyone to death. Da, 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 da. Capture the keeps. Captured by Volga's forces. You have some power, but I have no interest in your war. Still, I'm gonna have to make you serve me. So sorry, Master. We same dragon kind. We must call great beasts. And he's not lying. We have a boss. Actually, there was a hint of slowdown there, I think. King Dodongo is back. Multiples of them. 2 King Dodongos have appeared. We gotta take one out. Warp away! We have all the we have all the owl statues open, so we can use those to warp around the map. Come on now. Ow. Will you stop jumping and use your ultimate attack? There you go. Take you out. You have to take out both the King Dodongos to get Volga to appear. And Wizzro has defected. Ugh. After we just saved him. Take you out. And that King Dodongo is gone. I think they actually made the King Dodongos weaker because they're not really the big threat. So now we gotta take down Wizzro, but since he's a dark character and Sia's a dark character, yeah, we do minimal damage to Wizzro. So this is just a big, huge sparring match of just your weak attack, just at him, just to chip his health away. What? Is it about to fall? What is attacking it this time? Gorons? Most likely. See, this mission really makes you this mission makes you tense. Come on. Get out of here. Take the out of the enemies with health bars and the ally base should be fine. Come on. Get out of here. Don't like you Gorons anywhere. That's all the strength I have for today. Ooh. Da, 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 da. Do, do, do. Come on, you Wizzro. There we go. Break his magic meter down. Without Volga is on his way to actually attack us, so we have to worry about that as well. Take this, Wizzro! We'll take you down. Where'd he go? Come on! There he goes. Wizzro is defeated. Now you will follow my leads next time. You know, if you like, I'll never betray you again. Mercy, please. Prove your worth hour of every day, or you'll be back being an accessory. In truest fashion, yeah, the ring is actually, it was actually a prison for Wizzro. He'd be stuck. Come on. Come on, you. Will you use your own attack with King Dodongo? So bombs in his mouth. Let me get this down here. Come on. Ooh boy. Yeah, Volga's gonna be a pain in the foot. Come on. Because Volga's gonna keep attacking. Can't do anything to him. I've actually had my special attack. I could do something about it. But also Volga is being a pain in the backside. Ugh. Drink that. Take this. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Sia is not my favorite character to play as. I'm just not good with her. I can get overwhelmed quite easily, and it shows here today. Now I can just take down Volga with no problem. If he just would not switch into his darn attack. There we go. Over magic. Well, Volga is actually kind of the hardest character to actually get into his weak point meter to show up. Like, as soon as he gets into his stuck state, it's only up for like a few seconds unless you actually can attack him and stun him in place. Also take him out. He shouldn't survive this. Oh, he did survive this. Curses. Booyah! Volga's down. At last, I've learned something. Independent thought is severely overrated in underlings. She is enhancing Vulcan wizard with dark magic. I swear, eternal loyalty to Sia. My only desire is to fight worthy foes. Excellent. Now that that's done, let's talk about laying siege to Hyrule Castle. And so now we actually get to that next mission is gonna be fun to play though. Oh, don't attack the camera! That was expensive! Sia, what is up with you in trying to attack the camera? A lot of the dark characters do that. Well, they will attack the camera for no reason. And that's it for that mission there. And another portrait placed onto that point there.